Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to do scientific notation on paper and on a calculator. So, if you have a really long number and you can't write that really long number every single time and you want a way to put it shorter, scientific notation is the best way. Let's see an example. Say suppose you have 80, 89, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And that's a really long number, right? Let's see how we can make this number a smaller number. So to do this, we first are going to count how many places we have to move down, because scientific notation is always between 1 and 10. So we have to put the decimal point over here, right there. So we need to count how many places we moved the decimal point from here to here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 places. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna transpose this into a decimal format. So that would just be 8.9 times 10 to the power of 7, since we moved the decimal point 7 places. Essentially what this is doing is 10 to the power of 7 would be 10 to the power of 7 would be 10, 100, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So we're just multiplying 8.9 by that number, which gives us this number with the decimal point over here. Let's see it in a different example. Okay, so suppose that we have 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 6, 0, 0, 0. And we want to put this in scientific notation. We're going to use the same rule as before, where the number has to be in between 1 and 10. So that means our decimal goes right there. Now we're going to count from here to there. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places. So our number is going to be 1.25346 times 10 to the power of 8. Now that we see how this kind of works on paper, let's see what we can do with it on the calculator. So I use a TI-84 Plus CE. So I'll be showing you how to do this on a TI-84 Plus CE. So first of all, to do scientific notation, let's use this example. And how many numbers is that? So there's be 8, 9, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so now we're gonna press enter and see. That gives us this number, same number as before. But we don't want that many zeros, and we want to make that a smaller number. So we're going to go to mode. And we have all of these options here. We're going to go to scientific. So right, and then click enter to set it in scientific. Now click clear to get out of it. And let's do that same thing again and see what we get. We get 8.9 times 10 to the power of 7. E just stands for times 10 to the power of 7. So the 7 here is going to be the exponent, and E just means times 10. Let's see if you want to get even farther, and let's try this example to see how it works with this many numbers. Okay, that would just be 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 6, 0, 0, 0. And let's click enter to see what we get. We get the same answer as before. And now what we're gonna do is we don't want this many numbers here. We want to round down always to the, usually when we're using normal scientific notation, we go to float 2, which just means that we're gonna have, the numbers are gonna stop after 2, after the decimal point, and it'll just round up to the hundreds place. So we just go to mode again, go down, and it says float, and you go to float 2. This is the standard form. Click clear, and let's do that question again. And you see we only have two numbers after the decimal point. It's rounded to the hundredth. So in this video, let me just recap what we did today. We learned how to do scientific notation on both paper and on the calculator. And we learned how to use the different modes on the calculator, the scientific mode and the float 2 mode. And so basically, normally your calculator, if you haven't done anything with the modes yet, it will be coming in normal and float. It will have no float, so the numbers will just be there. And also for stat diagnostics, it's usually off. Mine's on for some reason. So this is how it's normally. But if you want to do scientific notation in like standard form, that would just be scientific, enter, go down, float 2, enter, and then click clear. And then we get this as our standard form. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more videos on how to do different math concepts and techniques.